Alright, I normally wouldn't show you the house, but I want you to see how nice this house is. We're out here in the country. This is a beautiful house, and if you wonder why my voice sounds like this, it's because I'm wearing a respirator, and you're going to find out why in a second. Alright, this is yet another foreclosed property. However, this place just got cleaned out. And if I sound like Darth Vader, it's because I'm wearing this mask. Now, this place is gigantic. The problem is, it's covered in mold. This is just the first floor. So I got this kitchen. This is a fucking kitchen. However, walk through here. This, I'm guessing, is like the family room, living room. And I'm going to stand back here in the corner so you can see how big this is. However, you look over here, first off, look at these blinds. It's all mold. That's what you call black mold right there. That's the shit. That'll fuck you up. Check out this ceiling. You can always tell how fucked up a house is if you see the ceiling fan blades bent down like that. And I'm being serious. Now, here's a bad area. Got some roof leakage, which caused some mold, as you can see. Drywall damage, mold damage. It's the bad stuff, man. I'm not just wearing some cheap respirator, I'm wearing a good one. Alright, let's cruise through here. See what we see. This is kind of like the laundry room area. I think this was like a canning area or something. It's obviously got a sunlight, but there's mold and filth all over. There's some mold for you. Pretty nasty. That's just a garage. Garage is not nearly as bad as the rest of the house. Now, when I first went through here weeks ago, I seen a lot of mold all over first floor. Let's take you upstairs. As you can see, as soon as you get to the top of the stairs, mold. This is a bedroom covered in mold. It's pretty bad up here. I mean, these are very nice bedrooms, very big, but very moldy. Even got a nice intercom in every room. Because this place is pretty damn big. Here's looking down the stairs. Mold, mold. Everywhere is mold. Oh, here's a bathroom. Now, whoever puts carpeting in a bathroom should have their head examined. But if you look up, oh yeah, that's that stuff. Mold, mold, and more mold. But yeah, don't put carpeting in a bathroom, even if there's no shower. So, another bedroom. This one's not as bad. I love these little cubbies though. That'd be awesome to put a bed back there. Again, drooping ceiling fan. It's never a good sign. It means there's been a lot of moisture in the house. Look at this door. Check that shit. It's all mold. Nasty. That's just a closet. Now, as you can see, there's another little room into a room. Mold there too. Here's a nice big room upstairs. You know, drooping fan. Some mold over here, but you see it's not as bad up here. So my first thought was, well, there was roof issues in the other part of the house, but not over here. Here's another little, this place is almost like a maze. This room's not bad. It has this trap door right here that goes down to the attached garage, which is kind of weird. But there's no real mold up here, so I started to wonder, obviously, when you see the mold, in the first floor bad, and the second floor not so bad, that can only mean one thing. Oh, check that up there. Ugh. It can only mean one thing, and that's the basement flooded. Well, when I was here before, the basement was flooded all the way up to almost to the top of the stairs. And they told me they pumped it out. So let's go look. Let me get my handy dandy flashlight. Alright, this is the basement. Let me get more of a spotlight. See right there? I'm going to try to zoom in a little. Major black mold. Major black mold. All up here. And as you can see, the basement is still flooded. Let me back it up. Probably about a foot. About a foot it's still flooded. I have not been in the basement since I've been maintaining this property. Like I said, they pumped it out once, but obviously the water came back, so you can't go down there. But that's the source of all this mold. That flooded basement is what caused a good amount of this mold. I can only imagine, you can see, I can only imagine what it looks like down there. It's got to be just unbelievable. So, but that's where you can see being that the basement's right there, you see a lot. Oh, hold on. you know, you see a lot of more concentrated mold here coming out of there. But here's like the main console. But I still can't get over this kitchen, y'all. It's got like a sink, and then a sink in the island, little TV. I mean, this place was pimp. I mean, literally pimp. But now, it's not to say, hold on, let me get outside here and take this mask off. Well, better yet, let's come in here because it's a little loud out there. This room's not so bad. See, taking the mask off, still in the house, very strong smell of mold. Now, granted, I'm not, you know, wandering through, but this isn't necessarily the mortgager's fault, the homeowner. You know, they might have moved out and then the basement flooded afterwards and it got worse. You don't know. You just don't know. So, but nonetheless, it's pretty sad when you see a house like this. And I mean, it's just, it has to be gutted. I mean, you have to gut all these walls. There's no two ways about it. You're going to have to gut all of this. You know, some rooms might be savable, salvageable, but ultimately you're going to have to gut a good chunk of the house, and God only knows what you're going to have to do in that basement. So, you know, it's just, it never ceases to amaze me. Like, this is probably a $300,000, maybe even $400,000 home. And, yeah. So, well, thanks for watching. See you next time. Foreclosure Exposure.